What's up, guys? It's Philip. Just wanted to make a video talking about some things that were on my mind. And I can't stop thinking about how good I have it. I'm truly beyond blessed. Every single dice roll that could be favorable, I just won the lottery. Just won the lottery in all facets of my life. And I'm not here to brag, not here to, just flex on you guys. I just wanted to let you know that a lot of it is luck, most of it is luck, but there's still a pretty significant fortune that came from, specific effort. And the biggest takeaway, it's going to sound very cliche, but the biggest takeaway is to love people. It's so cliche. I feel icky just saying it, but it's so true. It's so absolutely fundamental. The shift from becoming a why should I person to a why shouldn't I person is the biggest thing. The biggest, if I could go back in time, 100%. Why shouldn't I people are in abundance, right? They have an abundance of resources, abundance of time, abundance of money, abundance of attention, and they're not in a rush. They're not trying to get a return on investment. They're not trying to get something out of you. They're just there experiencing the moment. They're being present, right? Like a child, like chasing a butterfly or just doing a spontaneous dance, just smiling at a dog. Those little things, those little fucking things that make us feel spiritual, feel like we're tapped into something, like the true beauty, right? Like when we listen to music, we listen to music for the sake of listening to it, for the experience. When we dance for the sake of dancing. And so when people are living for the sake of living and, trying to be of service to their fellow man, trying to help out other people who aren't necessarily in the best conditions, that shit is amazing. Shit is so good. And those types of people are magnetic, okay? Because who wouldn't want somebody like that in their life? Who wouldn't want that? Right? So the solution is to become that person, because birds of a feather flock together. Those people are not charity cases, right? They also want to have other people that bring them up, we're all human, we're all monkeys, we're not perfect, right? Nobody's a Buddha. We're all in this shit together. So if you could just recalibrate yourself fundamentally to become a why shouldn't I person, when you feel like this internal like oh fuck that guy, or like I don't even know that guy, why should I care about it? Just resist it. Get into the habit of resisting it. And then look at that person extremely fun, even if it's a stranger, even if somebody you've never seen and you'll never see again. Just look at that person like you would look at your spouse, your best friend. Just truly, in your mind's eye, in your brain, think about, how would I look at this person if I were his wife, if I were his best friend, if I were his son. If you genuinely picture that in your mind and you allow the sub-communication, the body language, the facial expressions to be congruent with that mental image, people will like you a lot. They won't be able to get enough of you. It's insane. Like, you don't even have to do anything. You just have to picture the most ideal version of them inside of your head and interact with them, and I swear, like within a minute, they're gonna be like, oh my goodness, like the energy is gonna be there. Truly abundance. Become a why shouldn't I person. And this doesn't mean, be like, just, what's it called? Completely surrender your desires and aims for the service of other people. No, like, you have to be selfish in the short term to get to that state, right? So if you're constantly looping on, oh, what am I going to eat? Or what am I going to wear? Or what is that person thinking of me? If you have all of that mental bandwidth being just taken up by just absolute inane thoughts, then you're not going to be able to sustainably be a why shouldn't I person. So take care of yourself, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, get those needs met, and then start the journey of recalibration, because truly, this is where it's at. It's the relationships. It's the meaningful relationships you have with high quality people that are going to make your life amazing. And birds of a feather flock together. So you have to be there. You have to be high quality first. You have to proactively embody the traits, the character traits that you want to see in those you want to keep around you. And then they will come. They will come. Given a long enough time horizon, they'll be there. Just gotta trust it. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Please, just love people. Just try to see the good in people. Don't assume malice. Give people the benefit of the doubt. It's all fucking platitudes. It's all like, it's so banal, right? Like, everybody says the same shit, so cliche, but it's true. It's cliche for a reason. Please, learn from my mistakes. Please learn from my mistakes. You know, there's a quote, an intelligent man learns from everything and everyone. An average man learns from his experiences, and a stupid man has all the answers, right? So, you know, if you have to be an average man and, you know, go through the trenches yourself, so be it. But if you can just take my word for it, and then, like, the next stranger you see, just like in your mind's eye, go like, God, I love you. God, you're such a wonderful person. And just have like an interaction with them. You can't win them all. Some people are, you know, doing their own thing in their own world. They're not going to respond well. And some people are truly in, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but negative vibrational energy states. Oh God. You know, I used to be so anti-spirituality. I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, and then I became like an atheist 2017, staunch atheist. I was like, there's no way spirits exist. And the past 2 years has just been an incredible spiritual journey. And I just don't have a better way of describing it, right? The connotations that are conventionally associated with vibrational energy and spirituality are quite foo-foo. And so it's kind of like the veganism effect. It's like, even if I give you a battery of studies telling you that, oh, like a vegan diet is pretty good for health, especially when compared to the standard American diet, because of the extremely obnoxious people espousing the philosophy, you're not really going to be open to change. I was like that for a very long time, but yeah, man. This is the way. This really is the way. Thank you for watching. Been rambling. Yeah. Have a good one. I love you. I love you very much. I fucking love you, okay? It's like, even if it feels like no one loves you, there are people who love you. There are people who are really aching to meet you, okay? You have to believe that. You have to believe. And if you don't believe it, you know, I got this from Gurren Lagann. Believe me that believes in you, okay? You need a crutch initially. You need to believe in Buddha. You need to believe in, you know, just like some kind of occult, you know. Oh, God, I can't even speak. You gotta love. You gotta do it. You gotta take the first step. You gotta proactively do it. And then if you're thinking, if you get a bad reaction, and then the parasitic thing in your brain is just like, oh, why should I? Oh, like, I was vulnerable right there and he just treated me like shit. Well, I don't want to do this again. It's like, no, you have to resist. You have to push through. You really have to push through, because if you push through, the gold is there. The gold is waiting for you, man. It's right there. It's just right there, plain as day, once you get there. Thank you. I'm out. Peace.